Halloween. This is hauntformer, and welcome back to another R.I.P. review, the Halloween review show where I review various Halloween products, movies, candy, you name it. And today I am back again with the Target. Well, it's actually a Gemmy product, but I purchased this at Target. This is the animated haunted vintage radio. This is a really interesting prop. I really love the concept. I really love the execution of it. So I'm going to get into that in just a moment. This is $25 again at Target, and you can pick it up currently now. A lot of them are selling fast, so if you want this, I would get it as soon as you can. First of all, you've got to love the detail on this. First of all, the package. Well, it's not really a package. It's basically a little thing on the front, on the knob. When it's on Try Me, I will pull that off. Oh, and as you can see, it's activating. Move this to the side. So that was just a little demo of some of the things you are going to see with this. But as you can see, it looks like it's made out of like an old wooden material. The dial has all sorts of numbers on it, and of course there's a sticker right here, but you can remove that. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to remove it or just keep it on there, just because it's not really that noticeable. There is a thing down here. This one is actually printed upside down, which is kind of weird. But it does say, rest in peace, ghoul tone. That's what it looks like. It says ghoul tone. And overall, love the look of it. And when you turn it on, as you can see, there's lights inside of it. Love all the phrases are awesome. And the lights are awesome too. There's a blue one up here, all different colors. There's a light bulb on the inside. And these are just the Try Me phrases. The true phrases that work with the sensor, which is right here, by the way, the sensor, from what I can tell. The phrases on the sensor mode are a lot longer than with the Try Me. They actually have an extended audio option. So, as you can see, it is pretty big. I like that about this. I like that it's big. Here it is on the other side. We're just going to do a little quick spin around. The back's pretty, boring. But as you can see, I love the way it looks. I love the colors, and I just love the idea of this. And it seems really creepy and haunted. I'm going to play for you another one of the demo audios that you can get with this. But of course, there are so many different options for audio on this. It really just depends on where you turn the dial or just where it is set. So here is another audio option. Now the camera is not picking it up, but this is a lot brighter in person. To compare it, maybe you've been to a store with this. This is the Gemmy gramophone. That's just a size comparison for you. So as you can see, this radio is a lot taller than the gramophone. But I think these really fit well together. They both have an antique look. And I think if you're getting one, you should probably get the other. It's just a good frame of mind. But that being moved aside, let's move this back into view. I'll turn it on a little bit of an angle. I'm reading off this little tag here. It says turn dial to activate light and sound, and it is sound and motion activated, which is pretty cool. This is indoor use only, I'd assume. You could probably on Halloween night set it out on like a table or something, and it probably wouldn't get damaged, but don't leave it outside. It has a cool light effect, and it does require 3 AA batteries, but luckily they are included, so you don't have to worry about the batteries. They come with it for Try Me at the store. And again, for $25, I would kind of like it to be a little bit cheaper, but I do understand why it's that expensive. I wish it could be, maybe $20. That'd be even better. But I do understand why it is more expensive. With all the phrases, how large it is, and the light that's going on, I do understand that. The quality is really good. I can feel that this is a little flexible right here with this plastic, but I love the fabric. It's really just made well. I really like it. Gemmy usually does a good job with their products, and this is, of course, no exception to that. I'll play another one. It functions, of course, according to how it's supposed to. I love its appearance, again. Really awesome, trying to just touch on some of the things. It's not so much scary. This is almost more of a funny and fun little prop to have, but I think it's cool. It comes across really nice, and it does with what it is intended to do. So let me play another one for you.
Looking for advice on love, money, and life?
Also, the sensor, it catches things pretty easily. So if you make like a loud sound, it'll go off, or when you move your hand in front of it, it will go off. There's a sensor mode, and I believe there is, let me see, is that it? Is there just, there's sensor, on, and try me. And right now it is on try me. So that's where if you just turn the little dial, it'll go to a random station. I like this one. I also like, there's another one that sounds really cool. This one's funny. Witch Mart. I think they're just fun. It's just a fun prop. It's just really fun. I just like all the sound effects with it. It's just a really cool prop, really fun and different. Overall, I'm going to give this antique radio 4.5 out of 5 skulls. So it's getting a 4.5 on the skull rating, which is awesome for a smaller Halloween prop. So make sure to pick this one up. You're not going to regret it. I highly do recommend this one. Out of all of the smaller scale props this year, some of the tabletop ones, this is probably one of my favorites. So make sure to get this, and if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go to Target and see this in person for yourself. Thank you again for watching this spooky R.I.P. review, and make sure to subscribe to see more Halloween videos throughout the entire season and year. And remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.